crawl services or a security code review service. And then the reporting steps as last point. The report is available in XML, plain text. I'm planning to also do LaTeX format in order to have PDF easily. So let's see. Session is initialization. Here you can find the UML diagram of the session class. As you may see, a vector of session info is the most important field in the class, and the properties model the attribute you can specify from command line to the framework. As you may see, using the -o -Orizon parameter and the key equal value pair, you can specify to the framework parameter as you done using a command line tool in the same way. I mean, and the init method is the first method called by this class that build session information from the file being reviewed, and for each input file, init method call also the construction of abstract trees in that step. Session information stores information about a single source file being reviewed. As you may see, the fields are about the XML file name containing further information that are available after translation steps. And the most important method is the inspect method that will do all the dirty work. I mean, and get started and friend will take the default translator object and create the XML file. The default translator is an abstract class that, in the case of Java classes, the Java source language, will be implemented in a Java translator class, of course. That's the point. As you may see, the default translator has a scan method that is invoked when by session object when creating the abstract trees in memory. I also introduced a name service. I mean stat service, call graph service. The content and put in an XML file. Okay, translate method is the method that make the and it's up to him to call scan. And as you may see, overrun the default translator class. Source scrolling were first introduced in Orizon 0.70, maybe around February. And I found that there are some good, some bad about using crawling in a code review, in a static code review. The good is the crawling is very quick. You have to parse the file and then making a pattern matching searching in order to find this. Hey, there is something potentially dangerous right there. So put in the security report. The result is there are a lot of false positives acting this way. I don't know, I mean, taking the example of a C file, I don't know if that gets routine can be dangerous, or if the input has been sanitized before just using crawling. That's why it's more prone to false positive. Crawling engine is implemented in the default crawler, that is the superclass of the Java crawler and C# crawler. It's very simple. There is just one method crawl that crawl the file and build the security report. It's very simple. So Java crawler and C# crawler are just 4 lines of code instantiating a default crawler object, specifying the correct parameter, the correct file name. I mean, we have changed the library format. Starting from a zip archive, we moved embedding in a directory structure contained in a jar file. And that's a snapshot of a screenshot of my Eclipse pane modeling the library directory. As you may see, OCR_number are somewhat of kind of category. I'm writing a lot of code review guide trying to divide, as top 10 does, security flows in categories really tied to top 10 representation because it's very good. And I named that category in that way. So I choose having the default library, having the same naming convention to the default guide. Contained into the library, there is the library XML that is a descriptor of about how many categories the default library has, and and I guess no more in that XML file. I choose the name of cookbook. Describe a cookbook is a security flow family. I mean, cross-site scripting, particularly cookbook, SQL injection flows, another one, and so on. A cookbook XML is a descriptor contained in the directory saying how many recipes there are contained, which is of the cookbook. I mean, when I perform a static analysis, I will give a score point to each security flow I check, and then I use weight in order to give more priority to more high impact security checkers, of course. I use also weight to prioritization from one category to there is no more to describe the cookbook. I mean, it's very simple XML. This is more interesting. Cookbooks containing security receipts. Security receipts are XML files containing security checks. A receipt has got an ID that it's very related to the cookbook the receipt stands for, a name, a description of course, and a weight point for the same reason I said before. Contained in there are security check. As you may see, the check has got a particular attribute, a family. Starting from May, I choose to divide security check in this call check execution, call method execution, and architectural related check. That's why each check has got its attribute, and